Hi everyone, welcome to Arpita Sharma classes. I am Arpita Sharma, your educator, and today we are going to study about the Malabar exercise of 2020. आज हम मालाबार एक्सरसाइज पढ़ने वाले हैं 2020 की. The important significance, the significance of the exercise, the participating nations in this exercise, the relevance of Australia joining this exercise, and where this exercise is being right now conducted. So today's class is going to be helpful for both prelims and mains. आज की class prelims के लिए और mains GS paper 2 के लिए बहुत helpful है. So make sure that you are making notes simultaneously in the class. All these exercises and the participating nations you have to remember them for your prelims. जितनी भी exercise होती हैं, participating nations होते हैं, वो सब आप prelims के लिए याद रखने पड़ते हैं. They can ask you questions over the exercise and the participating nations in the exercise in prelims. Okay. So let's start the class without any delay. Also, here's a small announcement for all of you. आप सभी के लिए एक छोटी सी announcement है. A very relevant announcement for your preparation regarding the Unacademy Full Length Mains Mock Paper GS Paper 4 Ethics Series. Unacademy Full Length Mains Mock Paper is a series of full length mock papers for UPSC Civil Services Mains Examination. In this round, Rakesh Verma sir, who is also a retired IAS officer, and Mrunal Patel sir will discuss the solutions of the theory questions and case studies which were asked in the GS paper 4 ethics mock paper 1, which I have uploaded in the description box down below in the video. मैंने मॉक पेपर का लिंक जो है गूगल ड्राइव लिंक वो नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दिया हुआ है. उसी क्वेश्चन पेपर को रिटायर्ड आईएएस ऑफिसर राकेश वर्मा सर और मृणाल पटेल सर ने डिस्कस किया है. Right, the answers of the same mock paper has been discussed, both the theory answers and the case studies. So you can watch these free classes. ये free है, देखो आप, free live special class है. Link is given below in the description box. Download the Unacademy learning app, register yourself, and then for free you can click on the link given below in the description box, and for free you can watch the lecture. So they are going to help you in preparing your ethics part. राइट, आपको हेल्प की जाएगी राकेश वर्मा सर के द्वारा और मृणाल पटेल सर के द्वारा आपके एथिक्स को स्ट्रॉन्ग करने के लिए. राइट, so this was a little announcement for all of you. The free lecture series link is given below in the description box. Do not forget to watch this free ethics series. Let's start the class then. Class शुरू करते हैं. Now recently we all know that Australia agreed to join the Malabar exercise on India's request. अभी रिसेंटली हमने देखा, न्यूज में पढ़ा था, वी हैव ऑलरेडी स्टडीड दिस इन द न्यूज एज वेल, द हिंदू न्यूज़पेपर एनालिसिस एज वेल. राइट, तो ये जो मालाबार एक्सरसाइज है ना, इसको रिसेंटली ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने इसको ज्वाइन किया है इंडिया की रिक्वेस्ट पर. राइट, so here this is very important, बहुत important है, because now the Malabar exercise has started on 5th November 2020. ये एक्सरसाइज 5 नवंबर 2020 से स्टार्ट हो चुकी है और ये एक 3-day quadrilateral exercise है. Why am I saying quadrilateral? Because it is being conducted between the 4 countries, right? India, US, Japan and Australia. 4 कंट्रीज हैं जो इस एक्सरसाइज में पार्टिसिपेट कर रही हैं, इसीलिए इसको हम क्वाड्रिलेटरल एक्सरसाइज बोलते हैं. Right, quad means 4, group of 4. Okay, now Malabar exercise started off in 1992. Again the points that I am highlighting are important for prelims. ठीक है, 1992 में ये एक्सरसाइज शुरू हुई थी and initially it was not a quadrilateral exercise. स्टार्टिंग में ये quadrilateral एक्सरसाइज नहीं थी. Initially it was a bilateral naval exercise. Bilateral exercise हुआ करती थी ये initially. And it was conducted starting between the Indian and US navies. भारतीय और US navies के बीच में ये एक्सरसाइज स्टार्टिंग में कंडक्ट हुआ करती थी. 1992 में स्टार्ट हुई थी. Bilateral means between 2 parties. In 2015, after 1992, right in 2015, Japan joined the exercise, making it a trilateral naval exercise. तो अभी 5 साल पहले जापान ने ज्वाइन किया ये एक्सरसाइज and now then it was known as trilateral exercise. And in 2020, on the request of India, Australian Navy has also joined the exercise. Now it has become quadrilateral exercise. Now आप सभी ने quad grouping के बारे में सुना होगा. You all must have heard about the quad grouping, right? तो quad grouping को strengthen up करने के लिए ऑस्ट्रेलिया को इसमें include किया गया है. To strengthen up the quad grouping, Australia has been included in this exercise. Right? Australia earlier also joined this exercise in 2007. Then it retreated back because of the pressure of China, Russia, but now it has again joined the exercise, making the quad grouping stronger. Right? तो इधर आप देख सकते हो कि जब ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने ज्वाइन किया है तो हमारी जो quadrilateral grouping है वो strong हो जाएगी. Now these pointers are important for prelims. ये जो points हैं ये prelims के लिए important है. Malabar exercise ये annual exercise है. They can confuse you in prelims by saying that it is a biennial exercise. No. Or is it conducted in once in 5 years? No, that is also wrong. It is conducted every year. It's an annual exercise, and it's a trilateral. It was a trilateral Navy exercise, but now it has become a quadrilateral exercise. अब ये exercise बन गई है quadrilateral. ठीक है, 2019 तक ये exercise क्या थी? Trilateral थी. Right? It began as a bilateral naval exercise between India and US in 1992. Japan joined in 2015. The exercise is aimed to support free, open and inclusive Indo-Pacific region. As you all know, China is little insecure regarding this exercise. Why? Because this exercise is aiming to free and open up the Indo-Pacific region where China wants to interfere, right? So basically this exercise is also aimed at interoperability with a focus on humanitarian assistance in times of cyclonic events, earthquakes or tsunamis. So these four countries are going to give each other the humanitarian assistance. They will deliver medicines, food grains, etc. Surface war maneuvers, anti-submarine warfare, counter-terror operations, gunnery training and aerial surveillance. So these are the objectives of carrying out these exercises. इस exercise को carry out करने की ये objectives हैं. Now moving ahead, the 2020 Malabar exercise. The 2020 exercise is expected to be held in the Bay of Bengal and the Arabian Sea. ये जो exercise है ये कहाँ हो रही है? Underline this, in the Bay of Bengal and the Arabian Sea. कहाँ हो रही है? Bay of Bengal और Arabian Sea में. Right? 2019 में तो जापान के कोस्ट में हुई थी. अब 2020 में इस साल ये Bay of Bengal और Arabian Sea में होगी. And due to COVID-19 pandemic, the exercise has been planned in a non-contact at sea format. ये फॉर्मेट है, राइट? बिकॉज ऑफ COVID-19 there will be no contact, right? At sea format which will be used to conduct this exercise. And the objective of this exercise is to enhance safety and security in the maritime domain in the Indo-Pacific region, right? Write it down, in the Indo-Pacific region. ठीक है? This is again important. Now, when we have invited Australia to participate in this exercise, this move is going to bolster or strengthen up the ability of India, Australia, Japan and US to work together. And if we are working together in the Indo-Pacific region, then we can easily counter any restriction, right? Or any external effort to bind or to you can say interrupt the working in the Indo-Pacific region. It is also expected to lay the foundations for the eventual formalization of the quad grouping also. So let us understand what is this quad grouping. बार बार ये quad grouping की बात हो रही है क्या ये quad grouping? This it's a quadrilateral security dialogue. ठीक है, जो quad grouping है ना, ये एक security dialogue है which involves 4 countries. First is Japan, second is India, third is US and fourth is Australia. Right? And all 4 nations find a common ground of being democratic nations and common interest of unhindered maritime trade and security. On these 2 common grounds we have established our friendship. ये चारों nations के 2 common grounds हैं. एक common link है democratic nation होने का, और second है कि हम चारों ही maritime trade और security को बनाए रखना चाहते हैं, free of any resistance रखना चाहते हैं. This idea of quad grouping was first planned by Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe in 2007, right? And the idea in 2007, it could not move forward because Australia was trying to pull out of it. But now Australia has also, entered this grouping. So basically quad grouping का एक ही shared vision है. There is one single shared vision of quad grouping. And what is that shared vision? That is open and free इंडो-पैसिफिक रीजन. इंडो-पैसिफिक रीजन जो है वो ओपन रहे सबके लिए और फ्री रहे और सिक्योर रहे, एंड सिक्योर इंडो-पैसिफिक रीजन एज वेल, right? That is the main vision, common vision of all these 4 nations. These 4 nations are like open-minded countries, like-minded countries, and they are sharing their mutual interest in safeguarding the Indo-Pacific region. That is why this quad grouping is very essential for GSM2, and also it is also related to the efforts put by China in order to interfere in the trade activities carried out in the Indo-Pacific region. Now the question comes that Australia has participated in the Malabar exercise 2020 and India invited Australia. So why is Australia's participation important? This 2+2 dialogue ended with an agreement to uphold rules-based international order, respect for the rule of law and freedom of navigation in international seas and upholding territorial integrity and sovereignty of all the states. Right. So basically, in order to counter China's efforts, right, to weaken the Indo-Pacific region or to weaken the Quad grouping, we have also invited Australia, and Australia also wholeheartedly participated in the exercise. मान लीजिए क्वाड ग्रुपिंग में ऑस्ट्रेलिया भी है, बट मालाबार एक्सरसाइज 3 ही कंट्रीज के बीच में हो रही है, एक कंट्री को निग्लेक्ट किया जा रहा है, तो क्वाड ग्रुपिंग हो जाएगी वीक, जिसकी वजह से चाइना को उठने का मौका मिल जाएगा। राइट, इसीलिए ऑस्ट्रेलिया का पार्टिसिपेशन इस मालाबार एक्सरसाइज में क्वाड ग्रुपिंग को स्ट्रॉन्ग बनाने के लिए काफी जरूरी है। ठीक है। Now these are the list of different exercises and the participating nations. Malabar exercise, India, US, Japan and Australia. Indira exercise, India and Russia. You have to remember the countries who are participating. It's a biannual bilateral exercise started in 2003. Varun exercise is between India and France, and it was started, it was in 2019, conducted off the coast of Goa, and it is also an annual exercise. Then Milan exercise, it is again a very important exercise held in Andaman Nicobar Islands, and 16 countries participate in this exercise. Then there is another exercise which is known as Simbex. एक और exercise है जिसे Simbex बोलते हैं. It is conducted between India and Singapore, and this question came in prelims. ये question previous year question paper में आया हुआ है, and it started in 1994. Then there is another exercise which is known as Slinex. Slinex exercise is conducted between India and Sri Lanka. ये exercise India श्रीलंका के बीच में conduct हुई थी, and the first exercise took place in 2004. ठीक है. So these are the different exercises that you have to study. ये अलग-अलग exercises है जो पढ़नी है. There is another exercise which is known as IPSAMR. ठीक है, IPSAMR. This exercise is conducted between, it is a maritime exercise, and it is conducted between 3 countries, India, South Africa and Brazil. These are the 3 countries who participate in IPSAMR, this exercise, maritime exercise. तो ये छोटे छोटे points आपको note down करने हैं. You have to note down these important points because it's important for your prelims, right? चलो, on this note we are wrapping up the session. Thank you everyone for participating in the class.